Hey YouTube, it's Angelica. So this video is just my life in a nutshell. Okay, so the start of my junior year, I moved to a whole new state. I was excited about this at first. Yeah, why? I honestly have no real idea. Um, just the thought of like leaving and being like, oh my gosh, I get to start over. This is gonna be so exciting, so fun, so cool. Yeah, no, it wasn't any of those things at all. Um, I went to a school for first I went to one school first, and it was okay, but I didn't really like it. All the girls seemed like clones of one another. Like seriously, they all had the same backpack, and a different color. And I just was like, okay, so maybe that's the thing, no, that And so after a while, I got a little old, and it was just really hard. Like one, it's hard to switch schools anyways, like no matter what state you're in. But to have to like switch schools and switch states, it's really kind of difficult. To start completely over, and it's different like if you're a freshman because everyone's new and everyone knows each other. But once you're a junior, everyone's established. Like all the cliques are established. Everything is just basic word established. Um, So that was really hard for me, especially like my old high school where I was like really liked and well known, and so it was just like going from here, yeah, here in high school to like here. You can look, you can't even see it on the camera. To like here, here to here, here lower. It was awful. So then I just couldn't even. It was really hard for me. So I ended up switching schools again to a different school that I thought would fit me a little bit better. So I'm currently at that school now, and it is better. It's definitely not home, but it's a better high school. I've made more friends there than I would have thought. I guess you can say I kind of like it. No, that's not even the right word. It's tolerable. I don't come home and wanna, every day. So that's good. um, Also, the point of this video is just like a warning, not even a warning, but just like an insight for people that end up having to move schools. Like, it is hard. Trust me, it's really hard. It's really hard to just start all over, but eventually you get used to it, and it just kind of becomes the norm for you. Lucky for me, I actually had a friend um, who he was going through the same thing, but he actually moved during the middle of our junior year. He actually stayed at our high school for a little while, and then he ended up moving states as well. And so I talked to him a ton when I first moved because it was just easier to relate to someone who was going through the same thing that I was going through. Like being away from your family. Well, actually his family was with him. Like all my family still lives in um the state that I had moved from. So that's like really hard on me, but like it was just easy talking to him about it because he knew like what we were going through, but like we were both going through the same thing and leaving our friends behind, and just like everything would change. That has changed, but like in the end, like you get through it. We're both doing a lot better now. Like you just have to learn that it's okay, that it's like you will survive it no matter what, how hard or tough it seems like at the time. But like just if you have to move schools though, don't worry, you'll survive. But it does get tough. You have to stay confident in like even if you don't talk to people, like you just have to think, okay, whatever, like I don't need to talk to people. I have myself, I still have my old friends, like it's okay. You just can't feel like, oh my gosh, because like that's just not it's not really gonna help, and people like still won't want to be friends with you if you always seem like a downer. And like for me, I'm personally like you probably wouldn't even know like watching my YouTube videos because I'm just crazy. But I'm really shy person when I don't know people. at first. And so, like, my first basically, like, like 2 months, maybe even more than that. Let's see, maybe like 3 months or so at this school I'm currently at. Like, I was really quiet, and I didn't talk to a lot of people, and it was just kind of like, I just went through the routine, and every day I'd just come home, like, don't have to do that again until another, 8 hours. So, that was better, but things have gotten better, like, definitely, after winter break, things got a lot better for me. So, that's what I'm really happy about is, I have been able to make some more friends. I'm a lot more talkative now in my classes, which like, it helps because it's like I'm me again, because at my old school, like, I'm just loud and crazy. Like, the person I am in my YouTube videos is who I am. Like, I'm just obnoxiously ridiculous. But, it's like really hard to be that person when you don't know, like, the people around you, and like, you're just in this new environment and new setting, and it's just kind of hard to adapt. But you get used to it. Like, you figure things out, and you figure out how to deal with not having your best friends next to you all the time, or just being able to, like, go over to their house and just chill, and, like, not having people, like, that have known you since you were, like, this big, being around you all the time, and just being like, hey, you're that new kid, aren't you? And you're just kind of like, yeah, I am, for now. But, like, really, you get over it. Like, you don't ever get over missing being at home and, like, feeling like you're missing out. But you just kind of, I guess, if they get used to it, like, that's just the best word I could say to describe it, is you just get used to not being there, and used to just kind of, like, talking on the phone. But the hardest part about it all is, like, when you can feel yourself drifting away from, like, your best friends that you're best friends with, because, like, the difference in states, and, like, no matter how close you are, you still can't relate to everything if you're just not there. But the thing is, people switch states, people go to college, people move away, things happen in life, and you just kind of have to learn how to deal with it. So, this was just kind of like my little spiel over what I'm going through right now, and been through, and how I'm trying to, like, deal with it. A lot of people may, like, think, like, oh, moving states, moving school, that's not a big deal. Like, I read, like, so many tweets all the time. It's like, I wish I could just move away and start over, and it's like, you say that now because I used to say that, but, like, you really don't. You don't. Like, it's so much harder than people think it is. Like I was saying, people will just think, oh, it's not that hard, like, to start over and make new friends, and blah, 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 blah. Like, it is. It's hard. No matter, like, how friendly you are, how hard you try, there's always, like, people that are already established, groups that are already established, and you just kind of have to wiggle your way in there and figure it out. My best of luck to anyone that's going through the same thing, that, like, we're in the same boat right now. It's so much harder for people in high school than it would be for, like, any other grade, unless, like, you're a freshman, because then, freshman year, like, things just aren't, in freshman year, things aren't, like, pretty much groups aren't set yet. Groups are being formed. Anyways, yeah, this video was just kind of like, if you switch schools, you'll survive it. I'm surviving right now, and just kind of like what I'm going through right now in my life, and, yeah, I just thought I would share that. This video is kind of long, sorry. But thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is also my YouTube name, so it's Kansas Princess with 3 S's. If you're not subscribing, why not? You need to subscribe to me right now. And that's pretty much it. Bye, guys.